Let me tell you something right now, friend. These guys are something different. Not only do they think differently, they write differently, they rap differently, but they also live differently. Let's take a listen, and you'll soon find out what I've already come to know.
I'm looking lost by the trappings that men get while seeming pretentious, so they didn't understand what my bent is. While cruising on a path quite narrow and straight, leading to a refuge that is totally safe, and you're sheltered veils me despite of my failings. A lost world uncovered by my longing for greatness. So when tragedy befalls, I ain't looking for God, I be kept under his wings, now excused from the fall. But yo, the fallacy, the Pharisee continually a battling, tries to place me in a box of constantly imagining. And when the seams break, misplaced judgments abate. And I'm thankful you made it, I'm just sad what it takes. But the past is the past, so let's trash that vast wide ocean of these hurts still floating in the open, so we can move on to the potent exposure of rodents that we let to come between us through these indirect quotings.
You see what I'm telling you? Just different in every way. These guys aren't attaining to the status quo. No references to money or sex or self-proclaimed power. No, these guys are trailblazers, leading the next generation to glory.
Now, caught all up in my research to be first in his saving grace. It's amazing how he works all things for my betterment, to put a reverse on all my problems, at least the ones where I don't benefit. With each verse I recite the gospel word, it's always in my reverb and still affecting the present tense. If it doesn't produce steadfastness, they're irrelevant. If there's no change, then it's not in my element. But as I walk this path into my rebirth, my feet hurt, I need a rework to change my ways before I see dirt saved and out of the grave. A diamond in the rough to be discovered like I'm being unearthed and put on display by the museum curator. His name is Jesus and he's my savior, healer, redeemer. At one collect call of prayer, thousands up to God, and he answers the call like a phone operator.
I wonder how many other artists, you can maybe only count them on one hand, who are seriously focused on just sharing their gifting with the world around them, promoting peace and unity and a freedom of expression that doesn't lead others into bondage.
We living off borrowed time, so what's the moral slime? No, we're not immortal, we're immoral with a mortal mind. And what tomorrow finds is something we don't show. We reaping what we sowed and keep it low like he don't know. Yeah, right. We need to smarten up like partners. He's a part of us like particles of dust. Then I started trusting myself, it hurt a little bit like a little kick. Kids need to read between the lines but they illiterate. Yeah. Just consider this a little gift, the lyrics. Kid, my spirit is a mirror to my soul, I take it serious, so here it is. It's a reflection of my life, it shows affection for what's right. The resurrection of the Christ is what we're living for. But are we giving more to the poorest children? Am I forgiving, Lord? I only seek forgiveness, I ain't weak or privileged, I only speak to you, Jesus Christ my witness. Peace.
Well, there you have it. And Safe Space is only the first track on this album. I can't wait to see what else they have in store.
I was going astray. The love that you showed me, I was bound for this change. Now that you know me, I ain't going nowhere. I know I'll be rolling always. I think I'm moving on the way. A brighter day. I think I'm moving on the way. I think I'm moving to a brighter day.
Hey yo, the cure from my heart's grief, to get lost in the pages passed on by sages over centuries of time. My soul was inclined to the self-sufficiency that we feel in the need and flagrant passing of the time. Now my mind seeks for pasture, and holy laughter, restoring me to joys from a place I ever after. Don't need a rapture, for my heart's already captured by this fountain of your grace, steady flowing from the master. You seem to seek me in my worst condition. I was broken, low down in the constant imposition, but you intended better, yet I rarely seemed to listen till my world would start to crumble. It's a shame we played a victim, but now I'm thinking of the greater mission. You're restoring the passion in my spirit for the vision. I'll follow holy, representing for the Christian, till I see all the plans you had for me come to fruition. I seek to see you in a greater way, uncovering all of the mysteries you laid for me along the day, and giving thanks to you through songs I pray. So while I'm serving you in truth, I'm never lacking in these things I state. My state of mind is to bring glory to you all the time, a sacrifice undeserving of the love you shine. I'm so inclined by the depths of how you changed my life. There's not a thing that I would change about the way you write.
The day when you called me, I was going astray. The love that you showed me, I was bound for this change. Now that you know me, I ain't going nowhere. I know I'll be rolling always. I think I'm moving on the way. I think I'm moving to a brighter day. I think I'm moving on the way. I think I'm moving to a brighter day.
Yo. I hold the Jesus peace where I'm from. Cause when the beast comes, I shoot him with peace, love to defeat one. He's weak, son, he feasts on the weak ones. For weeks I'm from the street slums, I seen the beast keep some to eat. Then they become a part of a demon. The heart's the only beacon, the light that speaks reason. When he comes, there's no such thing as the refund. You're weak done, you see none, you seeking relief from your freedom. You took life for granted on planet Earth, now your planet's dirt. Man, it hurts like you can't imagine. Life is a challenge worth living. If you got belief in him, you're still forgiven. He's the vision, wishing you on this mission. So give a listen and trust the process. Don't profit off God this and God that, cause God gave you raw rap. The God smack the crap out of devils that talk back. Make contact, it's combat. The contract's the devil and we God's comrades. What?
Fall in the army from Max 15. I brought a team on the scene just to hit these heathens with a lyrical expression. Mind bent and they testing. You never heard the testimony that resolved my stressing.
I'll be blocked up.
Till the kid got locked up. Seen life behind bars and the talks that pop up. These cats is on a different wavelength, you couldn't feel it. The streets spitting death to their own peeps, believe me. They glorify insanity. Outcomes, these families fall apart. You never see the pain in my heart. Another mother lost her child to metallical darts. While you're there counting up your cotton, Mr. Slave hits the mark. But I'm OG, for real it's only God that I see. I swing a sword in my spirit against your controversy. You don't know me, I died about a decade ago, G, and rise up to life with the heavens before me. So slowly, I swing another sword in my story, to let the devil know why he patrols, he don't own me. I'm coasting this life with the ghost kid. He's holy, he told me to sow in, and so we make tracks that's attacking the old me. I represent the clashing thugs on the track with a new refined passion, building up the game to the point we gon' smash it and smash him. There's nothing to lose, let's get to action. What? resist. My prayers never seem to reach the distance of reaching your heart till I seem to see the difference. I've been waiting patient, but now I seek relentless. Are you just a god that I made up in the figments of imaginations that never seem to impress over any changes in these dire situations? I've been waiting long for the answer of your intents, but I'm not so strong, you already know my sin bent. God, I've been calling your name out, still inside the same damn boat when the rain's out. Do you even care when you see me in pain now? Have I been alone on these currents and waves? How do you even say in your word that you care for me? All I ever see is these enemies surrounding me. I'll make a deal, I believe when you answer me, so I can see what belief really does for me.
Too many times I was calling you. Too many times I prayed. Too many times I was reaching out. Too many times I strayed.
Oh my God, is that you? I was wrong for labeling you a fraud. You're the god of heaven and earth. How could my vision be so small, thinking everything revolves around me? I bought into the lie that resides with your enemies. I see my own heart, there was nothing but blasphemy, believing I'm a king and in charge of my destiny. Like you have no purpose inside these lives that you purchased, treating it worthless. And now I'm being hurt by the sentence, I can't reverse it. I'm taking stock of how these comments lead to nonsense. I never stepped back from the trap to see your providence. I was ingrained in this modern kind of brain who only blames and foolishly slain in all their pain. When you were saying that you came to show a way, I resented your words, never reaching inside my brain or in my heart to ignite a faith response, so I could taste it and seeing all the beauty of your art. While it's just sitting in a sight before our eyes with these spiritual lies, I would run to my demise. Until the boat capsized, I was a rebel. It's no joke for heathenish acts, I need a medal. I saw devils and didn't wrestle experimental. Your grace vessel didn't express the purpose you meant it. So I left pebbles just to get them on the level, hoping they don't ever see me in this place so detrimental. I was wrong for labeling you a fraud. You're the god of heaven and earth. How could my vision be so small, thinking everything revolves around me? I bought into the lie that resides with your enemies. I see my own heart, there was nothing but blasphemy, believing I'm a king and in charge of my destiny. Like you have no purpose inside these lives that you purchased, treating it worthless. And now I'm being hurt by the sentence, I can't reverse it.
Call it a crusade, this rise from the grave is like Luke Cave when he kicks flames. I'm fire walking, over tracks and over beats. We're the ones recognizing he who is bleeding and hung from a tree. It's the cavalry from the peel, your cat back reaching. It's that season he's up, heaving these lies, cause there's no rhyme or reason behind why these heathens from the other side stay scheming to die, leading their own lives and others to a demise while being deceived into believing the lie that God pays no attention or mind to. I struggle and strive while I'm devising wise plans. This wise man of action is leaving this world behind and never switching sides to my enemy's surprise that he's not willing to leave them, even when they're throwing rocks and stones at Stephen or Paul, petitioning the Roman regions court from the Caesarean prison over their unfair treatment. With facts I go Josephus, with the wrath my flows on some John the Baptist preaching. With the trap I go John to the island of Patmos, ask it exposed for being deceiving. All in his timing like ancient science. These Aztecs and Mayans trying to predict when time ends. Why I'm on my assignment, cause God's the one who's punching clocks. Y'all just put the time in.
These ghastly folks entrapped by the ghost who wrote for Satan knows that time is ending. I crip walk the narrow pathway where the light shines on pathways the Lord has led me to find them. I was like the worst of sinners, never home for dinner, busy guzzling a half-gallon talent while crews clap and applaud all of my faults. I was seeking for validity with all of my heart. I'm just a vessel till my life was screaming Jesus, bleeding for releases from Satan's demons, feeling life was likely without meaning, needing healing and never knowing freedom. But now I see that with Christ there's a better way. I hope and pray that my block would receive the change, cause without faith there's no way we could ever slay demons around us and seeking to lead astray.
When I had my son, I was done. I had to run to stack my ones. Where I'm from wasn't fun. Attack the sun, cause the shine was addicting. Rhymes were on some finch things, lynch kings, so I could start gifting my kids things. Instincts led me to rich links. This ish stinks, the devil isn't extinct. He's distinctly in sync with money, power, and greed. This our needs, our seeds to become flower of deeds. That's our deeds, I believe. so let me be. Cause when I was behind bars, the Lord set me free. It's not about fine cars, all those sexy G's. It's how we defy odds, God leapt in me. I mean, I used to cry hard, yelling, let me see my destiny. I guess He's seen the best in me. Is the rest easy? Yes, cause I can believe in Christ. He's the right, He's never wrong. He made us write this clever song, the weather's calm, but the storm's about to happen with the rapping. It's powered by love like you can't imagine.
Yaga. Yo, I feel heed what your mama said, heed what your papa said, no heed what no trapper said. Them boy, them no go nowhere. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. So you must heed what your mama said, heed what your papa said, no heed what no trapper said. Them boy, them no go nowhere. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar, yo, true.
Cut the mix flow, I'm about to hit 'em straight. I've been in this game a long time, words that carry weight. I done did my time for the ways of my past mistakes. Now I'm trying to lead them to the shine that's beyond the fake. Some won't feel it, steady living off facades. Yeah, I see them frauds in the streets trying to play like gods. But there's only one God and He ain't you. So what you gonna do when the sky cracks, you see the proof? Then oof, all your hope is gone. You didn't even have a chance to truly become and let the world see the gift placed inside of you. I hope you see the reason why I'm fighting, dude.
You want to heed what your mama said, heed what your papa said, no heed what no trapper said. Them boy, them no go nowhere. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. So you must heed what your mama said, heed what your papa said, no heed what no trapper said. Them boy, them no go nowhere. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar, yo, true.
What's left to say now? I be on 100 tracks. I've been trying to tell them about the way of life that brought me back. Taught them about the spiritual, led them to the realest facts. But they have to eat it up, I could never teach them that. World is crazy, living like it's on a diet, running after everything they market to you, saying try it. But are you full from what you steady out there cheaply buying? Or do you feel that it a need inside that's steady crying? I know these real talks, the street box like retards, vying for their own death, symptoms of a deep fall. But if you're hearing what the Spirit's trying to teach y'all, I hope you heed what I preach, dawg.
Heed what your mama said, heed what your papa said, no heed what no trapper said. Them boy, them no go nowhere. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. So you must heed what your mama said, heed what your papa said, no heed what no trapper said. Them boy, them no go nowhere. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar. Me no want to cry when me see you no bar, yo, true.
Come over here, let me whisper in your mind, shorty. I'm speaking truth into your spirit, do you vibe with it? I wanna know if you can ride for an assignment, cause the time is running short and I'm looking for a 9-9. There's many people who just waste away the days, they ain't thinking about eternity.
You live it for today.
But I've been thinking about it every single way, from the bank account to working out to how I treat my neighbor. I know this life will try to pull us to the grave, so I'm fighting that our paradigms renew into the game. Cause time is precious, I don't wanna waste a day and then stumble in his presence when recounting what I say. I realize that many fear what happens next, that's why they're chilling like vacations, trying to take what they can get. My God has set me on a path beyond my death, so I'm traveling this lifetime like a man to heaven sent. Yeah, I'm just out here trying to find someone who's learned to think different. Is that you? So tell me how you're different in your mind, honey. Are you chasing for a life where you can ride only? Or are you cultivating craft like a stewardship, recognizing God is gonna bless you while you're doing it? And if we're partnering for this, what would you bring, shorty? If I could write the whole track, would you sing for me? And I'm not talking here so literal, of course, cause a man can only do what the Lord is for a portion. This life has enough obstacles. I'm just trying to say, are you seeking for a partner for the call? Or you just wanna get married?
Yeah.
I'm driving slowly through this life with all my lights on, avoiding every kind of pothole filled with pythons. Can you be trusted in the moment to come take the wheel, instead of swerving to the left, leading by how you feel? And have you properly considered how to tame your zeal? Because desire without knowledge tends to hurt the feel. And I'm invested in these lives that God has sent to me, don't ever want to treat them like an option that is secondary. And yeah, I recognize that you will also have your needs. I serve you with my whole life like there's two of me. These things I'm asking for are far beyond negotiating, speaking to alignment from the jump so we can out with Satan. Yeah, a lot of marriages out there, people don't even know that they have an enemy.
For real.
Are you a servant of the truth, or do you hide from him, suppressing what you know is right so you don't shine, lovely? I'll seek the treasures of your mind over time, still discovering the beauty that is hidden down inside. But will you trust me or keep pulling to the side? Cause a quarter triple binding means that everyone's aligned. And I'm the type of man who's slowly on the rise. Are you patient for the waiting, or a
Terror to your mind.
Our worst enemy in this lifetime isn't even Satan or the world, but it's what's in us.
You feel me?
It's not perfection but precision that I'm writing with, targeting things I know that come to try to kill the gift. A holy pleasures wrapped in pieces of eternity, but we can venture without drama if we both agree. So when I pass along the gift of my sincerity, I'm thinking out the things that causes others to destroy the seed of what began for them so innocently, till they scrapped it in divorce to the legality. But I'm seeing what could be, let me know how you feel. I'll be checking for the real, you don't know I'm a G. And there's space inside my life for a wifey to be, so the only thing left for me to see, oh, you all I need.
Oh, you all I need.
Oh, you all I need.